Welcome to Football with Cheese. Subscribe, all that crap. Okay, let's get into it. So, a lot has happened. I was trying to wait a little longer to make a video, but there's just so much to go over. I'm not going to go over everything, just the big ones, the important ones. Moves by the teams. If your team has not made a move yet, do not freak out. A lot of teams wait a little bit, see what the market is. I believe the Packers didn't agree to terms with Xavier McKinney or Josh Jacobs until the second day. Xavier McKinney, for sure, it was day two. And it wasn't really rumored the Packers were like close to signing or anything like that. So don't freak out. So let's just go through. So let's start with Buccaneers. Re-signing Chris Godwin. Ian Rappaport said on NFL Network that he left $20 million on the table. I guess that's in guaranteed money, is my guess. Or maybe it's overall contract. And they asked him what team. And he said, well, New England's looking for receivers. He wouldn't say, but I'm sure half the league called about Chris Godwin. At least a dozen teams. So, very good receiver. He's coming off dislocated ankle. Not a great injury for a receiver, but so reliable, so good. He wants to finish his career in Tampa, I'm sure. And Tampa re-signed Bredesen, their guard. Didn't have the best years. Not really much of a run blocker. And we've talked about on this channel, you don't want to sign guys that you can replace with a mid-round pick. He's replaceable, but re-signing guys makes sense because they know the system. They've played next to the tackle in the center, so there's team chemistry. I'm more lenient on teams when they re-sign average players, even if they overpay them, than outside free agents. So I get that. And Hassan Reddick will help their pass rush. What a mess that was with the Jets. Anyway, if you don't know what happened with the Hassan Reddick Jets, you can look it up. Not going to go into it here. So Tampa Bay is definitely a winner here. They need a pass rush. The day started with Khalil Mack re-signing with the Chargers. Good move, Chargers. He is 34. He'll be 35. But they already released Joey Bosa. If Khalil Mack had left, they would need 2 edge rushers. You don't want to go in to a draft needing starters at both of those positions because you never know how the draft's going to go. There could be a run of edge rushers in the teens. They pick 22nd. And now they can draft some young edge rushers and they can watch how Khalil Mack goes about his business. Hard-working dude. We wanted the Packers to look at him, but I didn't think they'd sign him. Well, let's talk about the Bears. So the Bears, we know they traded for Joe Thuney to play left guard, Jonah Jackson to play right guard, and they have Darnell Wright at right tackle. They signed Drew Dahlman, the center from Atlanta. Very good run blocking center. So now they have a really good run blocking right guard, a really good run blocking right tackle in Darnell Wright, and a really good run blocking center. They want to run the ball. Joe Thuney, much better pass blocker. The weak point was probably Braxton Jones, the left side. I'm a little surprised the Bears haven't tried to upgrade left tackle. He's okay. He's just nothing great. Really good edge rushers give him trouble. So the Bears want to run the ball because the center, the right guard, and the right tackle are very good run blockers. So I wonder, you know what? I wonder if Ashton Gienti will be their first round pick. I wonder if they'll target him. Because Ben Johnson comes over from Detroit, who's their offensive coordinator. Detroit likes to run the ball. So by these moves, you can see they are upgrading the offensive line, and they want to run the ball. That will help out Caleb Williams for sure. What else we got? Dan Moore, Titans left tackle. Okay, 4 years, $82 million. As Steelers fans know, he's okay. He's about an average pass blocking left tackle. Titans, they need help, and it's a weak offensive tackle draft class. So I get it. Dan Moore's better than anyone the Titans had. And they can put Latham back at right tackle, their first round pick from last year, where he's a better fit. So the Titans, I mean, they're better on the offensive line. Just, wow, that's a lot for a guy who's probably league average left tackle. Jordan Lewis, nickel corner, goes to Jaguars. I get it. He's a good player. But they drafted Jerry and Jones in the 3rd round last year to play nickel corner, and he played pretty well as a rookie. So maybe they're going to move him outside. I don't know. So that's a little surprising. Patriots making some moves, getting some veterans, Carlton Davis, Robert Spillane. I get it. they're going to do the Washington thing from last year. Let's get some veterans, some leadership. They got Harold Landry yesterday, who knows the system. He played with Mike Vrabel in Tennessee. Get veterans, get leaders, fill some weak spots. So that's what New England's doing. Not surprising. They're trying to maybe have a big jump next year. And I believe they got an offensive lineman. But I can't find it. Oh, Morgan Moses. Oh, Mr. Reliable Morgan Moses. If you don't know who he is, right tackle, been in the league probably 10 years. He's just Mr. Reliable. He's a good run-blocking right tackle. Yeah, he's pretty old, but 34 years old. Yeah, 3-year deal. Just another veteran. Fills the spot. Offensive tackle was a disaster for New England last year. Tackle's now taken care of. Still need a left tackle, but good move. DJ Reed headed to the Lions. Good move, Lions. Wow. Good move, Lions. Like him, he's small. He's about 5'9", but Mr. Consistency, very good number 2 corner. He's been solid his whole career. He's got good man coverage skills, and Detroit wants to play a lot of man. And just checking for anything else. If there's some like big, amazing like trade or quarterback news, I'll probably just do a short video just on that topic. Okay, Paulson Adebo. We talked about him in the last video. Very good man cover corner, very good size, like 6'1", 190. Good ball skills. Coming off a broken leg, I really wanted Green Bay to sign him because he fits their scheme perfectly, but probably the injury risk is why they didn't, or maybe the Giants offered more. Giants now seem to have pretty darn good cornerback room. Andrew Phillips was such a good pick last year, 3rd-round pick, great slot corner. So all of a sudden the Giants' cornerback room looks pretty darn good. Of course, a lot of the other positions are pretty weak. So, yeah, anyway. All right, I think that's pretty much. Javon Kinlaw to the Commanders, 3 years, $45 million. Don't expect a lot of run defense from there. Talented guy. Former 1st-round pick, has not lived up to expectations. Not a run defender at all. Pretty good pass rusher. All right, anything else? Yes, one more thing. Interesting signing. The Chiefs signed Jalen Moore to play left tackle. They need a left tackle. He came from the 49ers. He filled in for Trent Williams and played pretty well. Not great, but pretty well. Very small sample size. I remember him from the 2021 draft because he's an undersized lineman that has tackle guard versatility, and that's the type of players the Packers target. They don't care if the lineman's a little undersized, and they like versatility. So I thought he'd be a Packer. I thought they'd take him in the mid-rounds. He went, I believe, in the 5th round to the Niners. Someone can fact-check me in the comments if I'm wrong. But yeah, I was wanting the Packers to draft him. Good pick for the Niners, and now the Chiefs may have found their left tackle. We'll see. It's a risk. 2 years, $30 million is a lot of money for a guy with a small sample size, but definitely better than anyone they could have put out there. And like I said, these tackles are getting paid, these offensive tackles, because the draft is so weak at left tackle. All right, so you know what to do. Subscribe if you haven't. Like this video. Comment. What do you think of these moves? Is there a move you think is really good, really bad? Who's left? Who do you want your team to sign? Anything like that. Comments help the channel. I will do instant reaction if there's some big move. Otherwise, I'll probably do another video later today just recapping everything that's happened from now until the end of the day. So, yeah, share this video. Anyone likes football, and see you in the next video.